Is Amber Heard aiming to make matters even worse for herself than they already are? According to recent reports, the actress who plays Mera in the Aquaman movies has been accused of domestic violence for another time. This comes after she was unsuccessful in a high-profile defamation lawsuit that she took against her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. The action was brought about 3 months ago. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at how leaked footage exposes Amber Heard of beating Eve Barlow. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. She's being accused of physically attacking Eve Barlow, who is rumored to be her lover, and as a result, she is being charged with domestic abuse. The allegations against her stem from the alleged relationship, and in this video, I'm going to show you the leaked tape from Eve Barlow concerning Amber Heard taking money from Johnny Depp. The International Business Times reports that Heard left Barlow with bruises after a physical altercation that took place in a hotel room in Israel, where Heard is currently on vacation with her daughter Una Page. The actress was not present for the alleged confrontation that took place because she was with her daughter at the time. A commenter on Twitter was cited on the publication by saying, "I have heard from a friend that Amber and Eve had a fight in the hotel room in Israel. Amber and Eve were in a room when they heard a disturbance that sounded like a fight taking place in that room." The user further asserted that a hallway camera in the hotel had captured them fighting and that Barlow left the hotel with a black eye as a result of the altercation. There's no evidence that may be considered reliable to support the user's allegation or to indicate that the fight really did take place. It also stated that Heard dragged Barlow back into their hotel room as the two of them were fighting during the incident. An additional assertion like this one has been made. The user posted a picture of the fight to Twitter along with the following caption: "Hotel security in Tel Aviv alleges that they observed a blowout fight between Amber Heard and her girlfriend Eve Barlow, where Amber was seen dragging Eve back into her hotel room." On the other hand, Barlow tweeted something that seemed to imply that such an incident never took place. "I will never stop fighting for the truth and will always be on Amber Heard's side," she said. "This is a terrible and debilitating condition. It's more than enough to destroy a person's life and their means of subsistence, not to mention cause permanent harm to their mental and physical well-being. Let the buyer beware," she wrote. Recently, Heard has been accused of renting out her kid, who's only 1 year old at the time, for the sake of picture opportunities. The allegation is that she does this in order to make money. Some people believe that she does not actually have a child and that she invented Una Page, who was delivered by a surrogate, in order to get sympathy from the public during her legal battle with Johnny Depp. They believe that she did this in order to get Johnny Depp to drop his child support claim against her. Amber Heard was spotted in Israel the week before last, meeting up with one of her most fervent supporters, journalist Eve Barlow, at a cafe in Tel Aviv. The dramatic slander trial of Johnny Depp was closed to Barlow. She was not allowed to attend. Heard, who is 36 years old, was allegedly spotted with Barlow on August 1st, sitting at a table outside, and the assertions may be discovered on the internet. The attorneys for Depp found in April that Barlow was tweeting and texting from the front row of the courtroom in Fairfax, Virginia, which is reserved for legal representation. As a result, the courthouse authorities decided to restrict Barlow from entering the building. Barlow was permanently banned from the session for defying a court order that forbade the use of phones during the procedure. The attorneys for the Pirates of the Caribbean star filed a motion to have Barlow permanently disqualified from the session, and the request was granted. Despite this, Barlow remained outside the courtroom throughout the entirety of the trial that was being held in the Fairfax County Circuit Court and continued to tweet words of encouragement and support for her. Johnny Depp's fans have been called out by a contributor to New York Magazine and a former deputy editor of the Music Bible NME for being abusive and misogynistic, according to the criticism leveled by this individual. Recent internet harassment directed at Barlow from people who support Depp have been particularly savage. J.C. Halper, the owner of Halper's Books in Tel Aviv, claimed that Amber Heard made a visit to his establishment on August 2nd while she was traveling through the Holy Land with her little daughter, Una Page Heard. Una Page Heard was only a few months old at the time. Heard stayed at the bookstore for close to an hour looking at various books on the shelves. After purchasing the book, The Bibliomaniacs, Tales from a Tel Aviv Bookseller, which was written by Halper himself, the actress from Aquaman posted a picture with the bookseller and he uploaded it to his Facebook page. In a post on Facebook, he wrote, "Now I'll dip my big toe into the quagmire of the Johnny vs. Amber fight and set down a handful of facts in Amber's favor." He was referring to the conflict between Johnny and Amber. She is a staunch advocate for Israel, Jews, and the cause that Israel fights for, and shows it by adorning a gold Jewish star pendant on the chain that hangs around her neck. Heard's parenting was singled out as deserving of special recognition, and she was characterized by him as modest, polite, kind, inquiring, self-effacing, and a customer with high intellectual tastes. Heard has maintained a low profile ever since the massive legal war she was involved in. On June 1st, Johnny Depp was given a verdict of $10.35 million in damages against his ex-girlfriend Amber Heard, which came after a trial that lasted for 6 weeks and was broadcast on national television. The trial exposed the most intimate details of the two exes' lives, which had previously been kept secret. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.